Sunlight 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we're about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
Are you going to insult us with another final offer?
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another. After this, you'll start seeing a significant change in the city, as access to the water supply has allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level. And that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order.
Sweet, we just found a corporate tech rifle. Corpo weapons are top of the line. Let's scan this guy and see what's going on. It looks like Royce is back, and he's prepped. He's got an armored exoskeleton. We won't be able to get rid of him that easily. Our weapons are not dealing a lot of damage because he's packing an autonomous shield. Luckily, the scan we performed earlier revealed a weak spot. Attacking should bring the shield down. Shield's down. Let's finish him off.
Boy, it ain't going your way, you cunts!
Okay, let's put him down and get this job over.
take anyone.
Further collapse expected. Evac to safe zone.
Where you've been sent to find Dr. Kvasir. Fans of the original may remember him as your helpful ally. In true id style, your character comes equipped with a sizable arsenal of powerful weapons. And making its triumphant return, a fan favorite, the Wing Stick, which has some new tricks in the game that we'll show off for you in a bit. With the Authority mutants out of the way, let's talk with Dr. Kvasir.
Eco 15. It was never deployed and remains in orbit around the Earth. I simply need you to travel to the Eden Space Center and call it down from orbit.
Yes, I forgot to say, it might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise.
The Goon Squad is just one of several factions you'll encounter in Rage 2. Hyper-violent and completely lawless, the Goon Squad leaves a trail of destruction in their wake. The Immortal Shrouded, on the other hand, are a group of elite bandits with access to incredible tech, leading to mighty vehicles, weapons, and cloaking abilities. You also have the River Hogs, the Abaddon mutants, the Authority, and more to contend with. Each faction has different settlements, combat styles, and sweet rides.
Your own, or together with up to 3 friends in seamless co-op. You will explore a beautiful but dangerous open world where you constantly need to keep a lookout for enemies roaming while trying to find the equipment to survive and fight. The machines come in many types, sizes, and variations, constantly challenging you in new ways using different weapons and sensory equipment. Wear them down and disable their systems by pinpointing and taking out armor parts and components. Seize the upper hand by utilizing stealth, group tactics, or special equipment to distract or confuse the enemies. Use these in combination with objects in your surroundings to create traps and ambushes, and turn a difficult fight into a winnable one. Should things go south, fleeing is a valid tactic. Since the machines are persistently simulated in the world, they will continue roaming if not killed. Whether you locate them minutes, hours, or days later, they will still bear the scars of your last encounter, waiting to finish the job. As you play Generation Zero, you will scour the open world for different weapons and upgrade your favorites with attachments like scopes and silencers. Take down powerful machines without damaging their parts.
Build. Get started with CAMS. The Construction and Assembly Mobile Platform. Construct your home of the future. With your home secure, you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear. But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges. After a crisis, work with your neighbors to ensure success. There's no I in nuclear wasteland. Document your adventures. Your memories will shape the new American dream. What's that sound? Oh dear. There goes the neighborhood.
Movement has been revamped to give you unprecedented mobility. Backpedal while firing when you are upright or on your back, so you always stay in the fight. Jump and smash through windows. Send grenades back from where they came. Or shoot them out of midair. Sprint while crouching to avoid sniper fire, moving faster cover to cover. Seek out new terrain with combat vaulting, or slide sideways into a room to surprise the enemy. In Battlefield 5, gunplay has been re-engineered to provide greater control and precision. Master weapons with more predictable recoil and spray patterns. Destruction is now more dynamic than ever. Blowing up a house from the inside cracks walls and sends debris flying outwards. Can't flush the enemy out? Keep firing and rip through walls with high-caliber rounds, or take a tank right through the building and destroy it. Just as important as destruction will be building. Shape and reshape the battlefield with a new fortification system. Every soldier is equipped with a toolbox and can build fortifications in specific areas. Dig foxholes, lay down sandbags, build bridges, barbed wire, tank stoppers, and more. Reinforce buildings that have been destroyed, create choke points to gain the advantage, even open up new routes to flank opponents.
Husbands and wives, doctors and teachers, writers and architects. But when the world ended, all that ended too. Every day we fight for more than survival. We fight to build a new life. Alone, we're weak. But together, we might stand a chance.
And creating a sense of mystery for new players exploring our world. Shirk has begun work on a generic supermarket named after one of our backers. This is the first of many buildings to come that will incorporate backer names into them. Nomad has created a drive-in theater. The projector actually works, however we're still uncertain about the use of a certain George Romero film that was accidentally introduced into the United States public domain. We're based in Canada, so we'll be consulting with our legal counsel before moving forward with this feature. Not only has Nomad created a drive-in theater, he also created a post office that finally doesn't have a line consisting of more than 10 people, a gorgeous prison for you Walking Dead fans, as well as a police station with an interrogation room that features a functional one-way mirror. While these locations haven't received their final polish pass yet, they will very shortly. Speaking of polish passes, Shirk has finalized the trailer park set, as well as our forest/rural building set. Our housing and fortification system has seen many improvements. Electricity is no longer a magical force within your home, and you will have to place objects that draw power near electrical outlets in order to utilize them properly. We've also added in a few minor features that have been suggested to us by our community since our Kickstarter, such as the ability to shoot out lights and the ability to close your blinds in order to block a zombie and
Kritischer Treffer!
Go left. Go left. Move in, squad. White.
Fire. Gun fire. Call down southbound. All officers stand by. Vanguard package confirmed at target point.
404, Marshal 17023, Eagle Date, expect quick time 32.
That's formation. Go, go, go. Hey, come on. I don't stand a chance. Position down. Enemy ahead. Squad, come in. I need suppressive fire. Entry through tank here. Okay, let's roll. Eyes ahead, son. We're moving. Close air support confirmed. Watch your enemy.
Squad, come in. I need suppressive fire.
What the hell? We're going to need reinforcements. Forward observer has confirmed target. All guns stand by for orders. Forward command has confirmed LC for QRF. You are good to go. EM strike authorized. Stand by for trade.
For the crew on board of this ship. Expand your ship and explore the galaxy for resources and interesting new life forms. Feel free to experiment with DNA and alien abilities to maximize crew efficiency. Ready your weapons.
In the beginning, we started the Wilhelmshaven port, met by the U-boat skipper and Grand Admiral Donitz. Your first mission starts there, accompanied by the tutorial that explains many aspects of U-boat. It's a complex game, and because of that, we put effort into this tutorial to be informative and useful for players.
Ein Matrose der Kriegsmarine ist stets wachsam. Du bringst Schande über unsere Besatzung.
In this first mission, you will receive orders to capture a radar prototype from a sabotage ship. This mission will teach you the basics of the game and give you a small taste of what it's like to play U-boat. Sandbox mode, on the other hand, puts the player right on the Atlantic and gives the player full freedom to do what they want to do. What happens in Sandbox is completely random, and any two games will not be the same. You may decide to hunt for convoys, investigate sources of radio transmissions, or just follow orders assigned to you by headquarters. For example, headquarters may order you to investigate what happened.